So this is gonna be just a little bit of a get ready with me chat. It's the last day of my birthday month. Thought that I would do a little makeup and talk about some of the birthday goodies, free stuff from places that give you birthday rewards. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley Sue. No, I don't usually wear a half head of curlers in my hair while I hang out with people. Did anyone have the grandmas who actually went to the grocery store with their head in curlers? I think Mark said that his grandma used to do that. My grandma did not. She still does her hair in curlers to get ready for church on some Sundays and for nice occasions. And she has one of those helmet style hair dryers that you actually pull up your kitchen chair to and sit under just like you're in an old school salon. It's really cool. I wish I had one of those. I think hers is probably 40 or 50 years old. So this is gonna be just a little bit of a get ready with me chat. It is the last day of January and therefore it's the last day of my birthday month, and I thought that I would do a little makeup and talk about some of the birthday goodies. I don't mean birthday gifts, I actually mean free stuff from places that give you birthday rewards for the fun of it. I'm actually doing my Reset 2018. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is a chance to reboot your new year, a chance to not fall in the trap of, I've already messed up my resolutions. And now I'm just gonna spend 11 months doing the same crap until I have another new year to start again. Nope, we're gonna reset now. And it's never too late to decide to do your own reset. So I will put a card to that you can click on and see that video if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm feeling a little quiet today, so I apologize if by chance it sounds like I need to speak louder. I'm still not completely recovered from my sickness in December. In case anyone cares why I have not been advertising which coffee I've been drinking, Starbucks winter bag from Costco. It is so good. It is my favorite blend I've had in years. I went to Costco and I think I bought about 16 pounds of it in November. I think I'm on my last pound of it now. So this is my first year getting birthday goodies from makeup stores. I haven't done it before, even though I've been a member of Ulta's Beauty Insider. No, is that what Sephora's is called? Beauty membership is. It doesn't cost anything. You just have to give over your personal information, your name, your address, your phone number, your birthday, things like that, and they put you in the system, and that way they can track what you do purchase when you purchase things and what kind of stuff you like, how much you purchase, etc. You're entitled to show up every January. You're entitled to show up whenever your birth month is, and for me it's January, to get a birthday goodie. Same thing with Sephora. You don't have to spend any money to actually join Sephora's club. But you do have to give them your information, and then come your birthday you get stuff. You guys do your face first or your eyes first? It seems really weird to do my eyes first and have them all set and then have to work around them. I find it really hard to work with cream products around my eyes without getting them up onto my lid some or on the inner corner. And if my eyes are done, so to me it's really arbitrary because you're messing up either your beat face or you are messing up your perfectly done eye look, at least if you are as inexperienced with makeup as I am. I'm really excited. I'm actually going to join the panning community, and it's kind of funny to join the panning community when I'm very new to having any makeup at all, but it makes sense to straight from the beginning. I think a huge part of sparkling living is consumption, not just consumerism. And even though we live in a society that wants to tell us that the best way to feel vibrant and dazzling is to own the newest, the brightest, the best, the trendiest, you have to own it before other people. Really, there's so much gratification not from accumulating stuff in this never-ending cycle of trying to accumulate the best, trendiest, fastest, sparkliest, richest, whateverest. A lot of true sparkle feeling comes from using a product up. It's a bit of an accomplishment to actually run out of a product, which is why the panning project is actually a really neat thing to realize that I have liked this enough, I have run out of it, and now I can decide whether or not to buy that again or to try something different instead. Like, think about toothpaste. I bet a bunch of people will just throw their toothpaste container away when it gets to the point where it starts getting hard to squeeze out and gets a little gunkier on the top. First of all, don't let your toothpaste container get gunky, that's gross. I utilize every last brushing's worth of toothpaste. I get it to where I can't squeeze any more out, and then I start trying to like push the tube almost inverted to get another brushing's worth, and then I'll take a credit card and like slide it down the tube, actually up the tube toward the nozzle. You'd be amazed, you can probably get another 20 teeth brushings worth out of your toothpaste when you think you've run out. For me, it feels very gratifying to do that. Like, how gratifying can it possibly be to have 400 eyeshadow palettes and forget they exist? Especially if you have ones that you're like, that one's so pretty, I just always forget that I own it. So if we're trying to sparkle a little more in our life, we've got to feel sparkle when we use things. We have to feel sparkle in knowing what we own and love, and that we make use of it. My legs are falling asleep, I think. I think I'm too old to be doing makeup on the floor. Don't think I'll be doing this again. First off, from Ulta. January through March birthday gift this year at Ulta, to me, is a big letdown. This is my first birthday gift from Ulta, and it's free and it's generous. So I'm not trying to sound like an ungrateful snob about this. I promise I'm not trying to. Of course, I actually sound like one anyhow, so it doesn't really matter my intentions. But the truth of it is, I actually got really worried. I know in December they gave out It Cosmetics deluxe sample of Superhero, I think maybe it's called. I don't think I actually needed another sample of mascara, but I was excited because it's a big brand. So, you know, what's January through March gonna be, because Ulta changes theirs out quarterly. Birthday kisses from the Ulta Beauty Collection. I am not a fan of the Ulta Beauty Collection. Back in the early to mid 2000s, when I was in college the first time around, did buy some of their stuff. It was all awful. I mean, except I had a lavender eyeshadow that I used to wear, and I actually always got compliments when I wore it, and I bought some of their loose shimmer pigments, which they don't even make the same ones anymore, and I've kept 2 of them, and I've just started using them now, even though they are like 15 years old. They still had the seal on them. They don't stink. So I use them now. I have tried a lot of their different eyeshadows. I felt like they lacked pigment. I've tried their chapsticks. They were gross. I've tried their lipsticks. They felt oily and slippery and goopy and looked really like a slick pink oil mess. From what I was able to gather online, it's really hard to find out too, but what I was able to gather online is that the majority of it's made in China, and I'm not comfortable with most Chinese made products on my skin and mouth and eyeballs. So when they gave us this Ulta brand juice infused lip oil and lip mask, number 1, I was a little bummed out because it's the Ulta Beauty brand. Number 2, I was a little bummed out because I don't use lip oil or lip gloss. And number 3, I was kind of concerned that they're gonna move away from giving better brand deluxe samples and start giving Ulta brand for every birthday. But yesterday in the mail, I got their monthly flyer, which, by the way, if you are familiar with the Tarte scandal, this is some photoshopped BS. But they actually do have the birthday gifts listed here And so for January through March, we're a little screwed with this lip oil. April through June gets NARS blush, which is awesome. I am so excited for you guys. July through September, they're giving the Superhero Mascara again. And then October through December, Lancome Mr. Big Mascara, which I have used and can testify that is a great mascara. But I got this thing, which is like a piece of weird rubbery plastic soaked in some sort of liquid. I'm supposed to clean my lips, stick this on my lips, and let it sit there for 15 minutes. Ingredients: water, mannan, glycerin, propylene glycol, squalane, which I have learned is shark. I'm honestly really pissed and want to cry, but that's again another video. Acetate fragrance and red 40, and it's made in China. So happy birthday to me. I appreciate being able to get free things for my birthday. I'm gonna pass on using this. They also gave this Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil, which is actually made in the USA. Let's see what ingredients it lists. Oh, whoa, that's a lot of ingredients. Oh my gosh, I can't even pronounce any of this. Dimerdilicopolymer, blah, 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 squalane, fragrance. By the way, Bonnie, thanks for ruining part of my cosmetics for me by letting me know that squalane is murdered sharks. Knowledge is power. The scent is supposed to be, I'm assuming it's a flavor also, cranberry and pomegranate. It smells like cherry cough syrup. Anyhow, I got really lucky, and when I went to get my Ulta birthday gift, I actually really sweetly asked if there's any chance they had any leftover from December, which was the IT Cosmetics mascara, and they slipped me a second one. I don't have it with me because I actually gave it to my mother-in-law. She is looking for some mascaras, a mascara that doesn't make her eyes sensitive. So I gave her that deluxe sample as well as a couple other brands to try. While I'm not really thrilled with the first quarter birthday gift, I am really grateful for how generous Ulta Gifts is and how generous they were in giving me 2 birthday gifts. You know, I'm going to do a very neutral look today. I have to go get my license renewed, and I am trying to decide how I want to look for the next 8 years. As much as my personal preference toward makeup tends to be purple, blue, bright, vivid, neon, I think I should look very fresh-faced for my license and or passport. Speaking of makeup that is ancient that I should have already used, and it might be a little gross that I'm using it now. I'm telling you though, I've been using it. It's not gross. It doesn't smell funky, and maybe it's drier than it used to be. Again, my sister, you gave me, I don't know if it was 4 years ago. I don't know if it was a decade ago. I actually remember being at Mom's bar and you giving me this along with other goodies and treats. I remember the moment. I remember thinking at the time, I don't know how to use eyeshadow. Well, now that I'm playing with it, this is from Aveda, and it actually still smells good. It's also made out of like more natural ingredients, so I would expect it to have gotten a little funky, but it has not. I actually looked on the Aveda website yesterday to see if by chance they still make these kind of quads with blush or anything similar to that anymore. They don't. They have makeup, but it's just very different looking. And now their palettes are made out of environmentals, and this is made out of like a recycled paper. It's really beautiful. So Bonnie, please forgive me. I kept it thinking one day I would figure out how to use it. And I did. Lex. Too old for this. I hate that phrase, too old, but sometimes you just are too old for something. Like bending your joints like a toddler. A little yoga might help me out. While I'm letting my magnificent metals set, let me go ahead and tell you about Sephora's birthday magic. So I found out in advance in December, Sephora released what their birthday gifts for the year would be. I don't know if theirs is broken up by quarter also, or if it's a year-long thing, but they have a few different ones to choose from. One is Bumble and Bumble hair products, one is Glam Glow, and then the other is from Bite Beauty. If you watched my best and worst to take care of your lips video, you'll know that I am a huge fan of Bite's Agave Lip Mask. It's amazing. It is so good. But I have not tried other Bite products. Pucker up at your birthday, because you get this teeny tiny cute little lipstick from Bite. Look how cute and tiny that is. A deluxe sample size of one of their lip pencils, which is beautiful. I walked into Sephora, told them it was my birthday, that I wanted my present, and I walked out feeling jazzed. This felt like a really kind of luxurious surprise from a store. Thank you, Sephora. But I learned from Beauty Deals BFF that Sephora's instead of JCPenney's were giving away their extra inventory from last year's birthday gift, and that all you had to do was show up with a coupon. And when I showed up, Happy Birthday Tartlet High Performance, it came with a Tarte blush in Party, which is really pretty. I always think Tarte blushes are pretty. They press it really pretty with their logo. Now Tarte's in a crap ton of hot water, but if they want to give away some free products to me for my birthday. Now I did try, they also did a liquid lip, and I do not have a good relationship with liquid lipsticks. They don't make me feel sparkly. They don't make me feel alive or pretty. They make me feel like a crusty, dried old hag. But I did want to try it. This one is in a specially made color called Birthday Suit, and it has a real minty smell to it. Personally, I don't think this is a very flattering color on me. What do you think? You can be honest. If it's not, my feelings aren't hurt. I'm not in love with it. This one does not dry down. I have experience with the ones that dry down and get real crusty and make your lips super wrinkly and gross. This one stays really moussey, but that also means that it transfers everywhere, and on the lips it's actually really comfortable. It feels kind of powdery. By comparison, I'm going to put on the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick and Perla. This was also deluxe sample. Now theirs smells like birthday cake. So anyhow, while this is drying down, I'm going to tell you also, birthday gift, if you are a Starbucks card carrier, I don't mean the credit card, I mean Starbucks card. Anyway, I was able to get a free birthday drink there. I got like a $9 latte. I got the biggest possible. I made it keto with heavy cream and whipped cream. And lastly, for my birthday, when I went and got my hair cut last week, check with, if you have a hairstylist you go to, check and see if they have a birthday program. I didn't know any place does that. And but the studio that I go to was really cool, and they have a little thing that's like, if you come during your birthday month, get a free birthday gift. And they have the cutest little organza pouch for me with a little happy birthday card inside and a branded chapstick. But in here, it also has two little perfect travel size containers of Plumping Rinse and Plumping Wash by Kevin Murphy. So I can either try this now to see if it volumizes my hair, or I can save it for travel. It's perfect for the FCC. What's it called? The people who establish airline guidelines. Anyway, I can take these on planes and that would work fine. Oh yeah. Can you see how crusty my lips look? My lips just get really old and wrinkly. I put this on in front of my husband. He said in the period of about 2 minutes, he watched my lips age 50 years. I don't know if you can see that, but my highlight, thanks to Becca, just boom, boom. It's just pink there. So those are the only birthday goodies that I was able to go out and take advantage of for my Razzle Dazzle 38. And then different stores like World Market, they have their World Market Explorer program where if you need to buy some home goods stuff, you can get 15% off during your birth month. Kohl's gives a $5 off coupon. Don't have to have a minimum purchase. If there are any other birthday rewards that you know of, perk programs where you get a free birthday jibber jabber, why don't you write that down in the comments? Those are the only ones I know of so far, and if you are not taking advantage of them, maybe you'll think about it because it's kind of fun. I'll see you guys later. I love you, God loves you, and come check me out over on Instagram, and let's become Gram Fam. Happy birthday!